Okay, so let me explain a little bit what's going on here. This is Pillars of Eternity. Now, what I did was I bought Pillars of Eternity on Steam way back when. And that's when I played it the first time and everything. Now, I just got the normal edition, nothing special. I got whatever came with my Kickstarter backing. And whatever I got didn't have the DLC. So when I went back to play it now, I said, well, if we're going to be playing Pillars of Eternity, I want to play all the DLC, right? So I went to GOG and I got the definitive edition, which is like the big version of Pillars of Eternity. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Let me just go ahead and say this real quick. If you are interested in getting the Pillars of Eternity definitive edition, I might have a 48-hour code starting tomorrow morning that will save you some money. Hashtag sellout, hashtag O, hashtag ad, hashtag Cohh, all that good stuff. But just as a heads up, if you are thinking of getting the definitive edition, GOG heard that I was going to be doing a playthrough, and they basically said, hey, want an exclusive code to get like 30% off? And I said, yes, I would. So they went ahead and activated that, and it's going to be active tomorrow morning, so we'll have that code available to you. Just for people who are interested in picking it up. If you're not, then you know what? Enjoy the playthrough, because that's what we're doing. To answer another couple questions, I installed Pillars of Eternity on GOG a week ago. And when I opened it up, it had a continue button. And I was like, that's weird because I've never installed it on GOG. So I hit continue and that loaded my previous game. So something I didn't even realize, apparently like saves from your Steam version, at least for Pillars of Eternity, also worked in GOG. Like it just picked it up and it just worked. So right when that game opened, I got all these achievements because this was the game that we had 40 hours in. And that's what happened. So yeah, if you're wondering why I have all these achievements, it's because I loaded our 40-hour game and I instantly got all those achievements. And it went from there. A Slurred says that works for every game. Oh, badass. Okay, well, that's kind of awesome. I didn't realize that was how it worked, but even better. All right, so anyway, that's why we have achievements. But we're going to be starting over. I'm not continuing that game. We're doing new game. Hard mode. Accept. Yeah. So, real quick, this is going to be the official begin of our Pillars of Eternity, begin of our run here. So, I'm going to go ahead and shut up during this. But, yeah, this is going to be good. Let's do it. Is this my first run? No, I did play this game when it came out, but I don't remember any of it. It's been a long time. And actually, real quick before I begin, let's go ahead and catch up. Spiffin18, ST Solaire, Revan Shade, and Merrick, all gifting subs. Thank you for that.
Their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern, his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Okay. All right. So, as we begin our playthrough, let's talk about this a little bit. This is a playthrough of Pillars of Eternity 1. I have played this game in the past when it came out. I played a godlike berserker, so I'm going to do something different this time, and I did play it on hard difficulty like this. This is a CRPG by Obsidian, published by Paradox. And what we're going to be doing this time is we're going to be doing another full run of the game. I am hoping to have enough time to where we can also experience all the new DLCs. And the purpose of this playthrough is to get us all set up and ready for our Pillars of Eternity 2 playthrough that's coming up early May. And yeah, so if you are interested in all at PoE 2, which I am super excited for, then yeah. This is the playthrough for that. Now, on that note, we are going to have to kind of keep the pace up with this run. I am going to be reading out all... Hey, what's up, Obsidian? Good to see you guys. I am going to be reading all of the main story and main quest stuff word for word, but there are going to be parts, especially with side content and flavor lore, where I may just kind of summarize large blocks of text for you. By doing that from the beginning, we're going to make it so instead of this playthrough taking me 60 hours, it'll take me more like, 45, 50. And considering that, we're mere weeks away from PoE 2, we need that time. So, you know what, Obsidian, I'm going to go ahead and mod you in the channel here so people can see you easier. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. Obsidian has been modded. Thank you for stopping by, guys. We appreciate it. Okay, so let's go down here. I think I want to play a ranger because I've never played a ranger in this game. So I'm thinking maybe an elvish ranger? What is an Amawa? The mighty Amawa are the largest of the Kith races and are commonly found in or near oceans. Though not truly aquatic, they have an affinity for water and many other civilizations such as Ruatai. Obsidian says, so hey Cohh, we'll have an announcement that you'll love in a couple hours. Obsidian, I can only get so interested. I'm very, very interested to hear what you have to say about that. So please feel free to keep us posted. Okay, let's do an elf ranger because that's pretty classic. Let's do the classic elf ranger. I very rarely do classics, so let's do that. Okay, we can choose between a pale elf or a wood elf. It is unclear exactly how long ago the pale elves, or Glamfelin, came to the southern polar region of the world, but they have lived there for at least 12,000 years. They appear to be the most stationary ethnic group in the known world, migrating within the polar region, but seldom venturing north. All pale elves have increased burn and freeze damage reductions. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then classic wood elf. Against any enemy that is more than 4 meters away, wood elves gain bonuses to accuracy, deflection, and reflex. Well, we're a wood elf. Look at that. Okay, great. Because we're going to go as an archer. We're going to be a ranger, so. So we can be barbarian, paladin, chanter, priest, cipher, mind hunters, ranger, which is what we're going to go, druid, which is like a shape-shifting caster. We also have rogue. I'm assuming that's single target melee. Fighter, our tank. Wizard, our caster. And then what are monks in this one? When monks have no weapons equipped, their unarmed attacks are exceptionally powerful. So they're the unarmed bros. Okay. Oh, as monks are damaged, their pain generates wounds. Wounds can be used to power many of the monk's special abilities. Oh, so they're tanks. They have to be damaged to be effective. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Monks punch things. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so we can start with our first ability with Wounding Shot or Marked Prey. Marked Prey is like a, it's a standard mark ability for 30 seconds to get a damage bonus. Or Wounding Shot, which is a 2 per encounter snare attack. So let's go with that. Now we pick our companion. Antelope companions have naturally superior defenses. Bear companions have high damage reduction, so they're like the tanky ones. Boars inflict more damage when they're below 50% endurance. Okay. Lion companions have the ability to terrify enemies. That could be fun. Stags can activate a melee attack that does damage to all enemies in a small area. Okay. Wolf animal companions do high damage and can more easily avoid Wolf it is! Great! Alright. So, now for our stat delegation. Wait, what? Might over dexterity? Might represents a character's physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magics. During interactions, it can be used for intimidating displays and acts of brute force. In combat, it contributes to both damage and healing as a fortitude. So wait, dexterity doesn't contribute to damage for bows? In combat, it affects the character's action speed with all attacks. Oh. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna be like I'm gonna be a deeps ranger. Perception is gonna contribute to accuracy, so we definitely want some perception. Let's get perception nice and high. We're gonna want some dex, and then we're gonna want a lot of might too. We don't have any intellect. What does intellect do for us? It contributes to the will defense and influences durations and area of effect for all abilities and talents. In combat, it helps characters maintain concentration and contributes to will and deflection. Can we drop that? Yeah, let's drop that a little bit. Let's put another point in dex. Oh, I'm a dummy. Yeah, I'm a big old dummy. I should be like that. I should be like int 3. Yeah, it's gonna be bad, y'all. It's gonna be bad. Let's drop one more resolve for another int. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give that a try. This might be bad, but we're doing it live. Okay. Culture. The Ader Empire is currently the largest, most powerful force in this part of the world. Okay, well, let's look at the stat. Resolve 1, Dex 1, Resolve 1, Int 1, Con 1, Might 1, and Perception 1. So there's only one Might 1? The Living Lands is the mountainous region of a large northern island, renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and ecosystems vary dramatically from valley to valley. What a cool place. Let's do that. Sounds great. Background. Survival, stealth and mechanics, stealth and survival, lore and survival, athletics and mechanics. What does this do? In addition to the hazards of Mortal Kombat adventures, adventures have walls to climb, rivers to cross, and pits to leap over. Okay. Mercenary, athletics and lore, merchant lore and mechanics. And I want survival and mechanics. Damn, I really want survival and mechanics, but I can't get that. Hey Hedgetara, what's up, bud? Good to see you guys. Oh my lord, there's so many good comments in chat right now. Test your might, chat. Test your might. Let's do athletics and mechanics. Let's do athletics and mechanics. We're a laborer. Your life has been spent in the study of your craft. You trained and prepared, hoping to hone your skills and ply your trade. All right, let's get our Carnage colors going. Of course. Of course. Gotta get them Carnage colors. Get some golden hair there. Oh my god, the brows on those folks. Whew. Okay, let's do that one. I can't have facial hair. That makes me sad. Oh, yes. Oh, Lord, look at that. Okay, that's a little weird. I think I want to go... Where was that, like, DBZ one? Where is it? There it is. Ah! Okay, that looks pretty good. A little Super Saiyan action going on there. Let's do that one. That's fine. That's fine. Looks good, bro. Oh.
Now I am the leader of the group.
This is the most important part. One sec. You have to listen to this for the rest of the game. So this is like the most important decision for the whole game.
Yeah!
Steady does it. I'll lead the way. Onward! To whispers and shadows.
Yes? I'm flattered.
Stand together!
Not a sound. I'm here. I'm flattered.
I can do that. I can work with that voice. I can work with that one. Okay. Let's do it! Woo! Done.
Ah, yes.
Stay a while and listen. That's this game, right? No? Not this game? Oh. Darn. Close. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quibbling as in for emphasis. Oh, Shackleberry. Absolutely. Let me catch up again real quick. J-Buds, Icarus, Diet Cola, Sterling, Daliath, Arconis, Illogical, Gyro, Newgate, and Lade Sumo. Thank you for the support. Rotom, Ship Doctor with a $5 tip. Quantum Flux, Kid Callan said, Crackdown Core with the 2 months. Thank you, buddy. Texas Rebel with the 1,000 cheer. Thank you for that, my friend. We also have Obsidian getting a gifted sub from John Calino. Welcome to the sub club, Obsidian.
You're mine now.
We also have No Luck Chuck with the 38 months. Bowser with the $20 tip. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you so much, Bowser. We also have Arguing Bike with the new sub. And Vape Tura, thank you as well. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We also had a sub from our buddy, Shackleberry. Let me find you real quick, Shackle. Shackleberry. Pillars, awesome. Would love to see you do a full Tyranny run. The short stream was such a tease. Thank you, Shackleberry. And we may get to that at one point. I would also like to very much do a full run of that at some point. Oh, Obsidian. Just saying, it looks good on you. Just throwing that out there. Looks good on you. Okay, let's go.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Did I skip the intro? Oh, no. The main intro takes place before the character creation. Yep.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Cool.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction. Sparfle nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. So he just sent Sparfle to go get some water. So where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are these ruins that we're in?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Your character's attributes, skills, class, race, culture, and sex may all open up options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on their individual personality and attitude. So who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Ingwithans.
Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
What kind of weather do you get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never care to.
What are those huge rocks coming up from out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from?
Adra.
Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
All right, I'll go see about those berries.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
Yep, Kalisha.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Rude.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Right?
Kind you can afford.
Okay.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country.
I'm gonna listen to this 1 second. I gotta
Get your
adjust my
berries
thermostat.
and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Okay. Heodin should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. Okay.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to the world of Eora, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces available to you. Your party always consists of your characters and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. While the caravan is camped outside of the Glenfathan ruins, Odema has assigned Kalisha to help you. Kalisha is a fighter, a class that excels at close quarters defense. Use her abilities to complement your own. That works out well for us. Select a party member, blah, 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 blah. To move selected characters, blah, 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 blah. When have multiple party members are selected, the action bar is hidden. Great. Perfect.
I'm
Let's
here.
do a quick save. Great. Oh, there's my pooch! There's Booker. Man, looking good. Hell yeah. What prompted a Pillars of Eternity playthrough? Because I want to not only beat the game, which I've never done, but I want to play through the game and the DLC before we do our nice big PoE 2 Deadfire run when that game comes out in May. So, yeah, a lot of people don't remember. I never beat this game. And PoE 2 takes place right after this one. So, we've got a lot to do. Yeah, we've got a lot to do. All right. Quick look through our windows. There's our inventory. Great. Looking good. Our stats page. Okay, great. You can import your PoE 1 character into PoE 2? Really? Oh, that I didn't know. How far did I get? I got to the last act, but we basically didn't play any of the last act. Yeah. What class build are we? We're currently a ranger. We're currently going to do a bow-based ranger, but I have no idea where I'm taking it yet. I just know we're starting as a ranger, and we're going to go from there. Hey, Obsidian, thank you for stopping by. We'll see you later. Looking forward to that announcement.
Yes?
I am looking forward to that announcement. I cannot wait to voice my enthusiasm. Okay, let's see what's in here.
Stay quiet.
Oh, okay, whoa, what did I just do? Okay, space is pausing. And then Alt is sneak mode. Okay. Scouting mode is used for both for stealth and for finding hidden objects, like traps and secret containers. While scouting, your character selection circles will start to fill with yellow when a character is starting to detect them. Once the circle fills yellow, the character is suspicious and will move to investigate. Interesting. Keelofix says, is voice acting in the second game? I think it's like this one, where like the main stuff is voice acted. Yeah. If you actually touch the selection circle of a character with your own, you will immediately be detected. Okay. Good to know.
I suppose it can't be helped.
It's locked. It requires a lockpick, which we don't have. So we won't be doing that right now. Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. Genzo says, you think so? I think so. Have they made any official announcements on the voice acting in PoE 2? I don't think there's been like a big announcement yet. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's some lockpicks. Perfect. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's the group storage. Okay, so if I click on this, did I take everything? Oh, I did. I put it in here. Okay, can we use it from in there to do
It's
this?
no trouble.
Yes! Great.
There
We
you
just,
go.
lockpick this chest in the middle of camp. I'm sure no one will mind if I take their stuff. Am I doing the expansions too? Yeah, I'm going to try to. Absolutely. Bladewood says they should hire Cohh to voice act. Oh, please. Nobody likes my voice. Let's see what's in here. More of that. Nice. Oh, we were
Anyone
supposed to
need
talk
supplies?
to Hia then.
I've got sundries for sale.
What's up, buddy? You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Let me see what you got. Alright, I don't think we need anything yet. May want to buy some lockpicks, but I think we're good there.
Something else you need?
Who are you?
Looks like we're settled for the night. I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
Might as well try. With an outlook like that, I'm sure you'll do well. Well, I will see, I suppose. I'm just trying to do right by my family. Why'd you move all the way out here?
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Saris? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Deerwood is a former Adir colony, so it seemed like a good place to start, and as much as I admire Red Sarian's work ethic, they've always struck me as a little fanatical. Sounds reasonable. Out here, I'm just taking it one day at a time. Cool. Sounds good. The Critical Role cast is voice acting a lot of PoE 2. Great to hear. Awesome, awesome. Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through the Eastern Reach, open the area map to see what parts of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. Ah! Where'd that go? What'd I do? No, come back! Oh god. Ah! No! Where did my buttons go? Oh, there they are. Oh, thank god. Okay. This one? Ah, there we go. Okay. Emergency!
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Oh. Spawfell. Oh, we can also speed it up. Yeah, there we go. I forgot about that. Ooh. Burned Lady. Okay. Oh man, I've wanted to play an RPG like this for weeks. I'm so happy to be back here. I can't even tell you guys. Oh. Travelers maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign any way you figure it. The corpse is cold to the touch and a ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. A dark crusted blood stain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Hey, more lockpicks though. Ha ha! Let's poke around over on this side. What happened to the Tyranny playthrough? I'd like to finish and play more Tyranny at some point. I don't know when it's going to be though. The fallen tree doesn't budge. Sap
Not
oozes
looking
from a
forward to
jagged
trying to
wound in
lift
its
that
trunk.
thing tomorrow.
Oh, so someone did someone maybe cut that down by on purpose? Horses. Hi, horses. Oh, we can't talk to them. Immersion ruined. Immersion ruined. Have you ever thought of doing a Baldur's Gate playthrough? Oh, hell yeah. I'd like to at some point. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Icewind Dale. I still want to do I'm 5 hours into a Planescape Torment playthrough. Arcanum. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Uh-oh. Pillars of Eternity combat uses a pausable real-time system. Because you will often manage more than one character at a time, it's a good idea to pause the game, issue orders, and resume real-time to see the orders play out. Great.